Shemu'el 1, 1 Samuel chapter 15. And Shemu'el said to Shaul, Yahuah sent me to anoint you sovereign over his people, over Yisrael, and now listen to the voice of the words of Yahuah. Thus said Yahuah of hosts, I shall punish Amalek for what he did to Yisrael, how he positioned against him on the way when he came up from Mitzrayim. Now go, and you shall smite Amalek, and put under the ban all that he has, and you shall not spare them, and put to death from man to woman, from infant to nursing child, from ox to sheep, from camel to donkey. Then Shaul summoned the people and mustered them in Telaim, 200,000 foot soldiers, and 10,000 men of Yehudah. And Shaul came to a city of Amalek, and lay in wait in the wadi. And Shaul said to the Canaanites, Go, turn aside, come down from among the Amalekites, lest I destroy you with them. For you showed kindness to all the children of Yisrael when they came up out of Mitzrayim. So the Canaanites turned aside from the midst of the Amalekites, and Shaul smote the Amalekites from Jewelah all the way to Shur, which is before Mitzrayim. And he caught Agag, sovereign of the Amalekites, alive, and put under the ban all the people with the edge of the sword. But Shaul and the people spared Agag, and the best of the sheep, and the cattle, and the fatlings, and the lambs, and all that was good, and would not put them under the ban. But all goods despised and worthless, that they put under the ban. And the word of Yahuah came to Shemu'el, saying, I am grieved that I have appointed Shaul as sovereign, for he has turned back from following me, and has not performed my words. And it displeased Shemu'el, and he cried to Yahuah all night. And Shemu'el rose early in the morning to meet Shaul, and it was told to Shemu'el, saying, Shaul went to Carmel, and see, he put up a monument for himself, then turned and passed over, and went down to Gilgal. And Shemu'el came to Shaul, and Shaul said to him, Baruch, are you of Yahuah? I have performed the word of Yahuah. But Shemu'el said, What then is this bleating of the sheep in my ears, and the lowing of the cattle which I hear? And Shaul said, They have brought them from Amalek, because the people spared the best of the sheep and the cattle to slaughter to Yahuah your Elohim, and the rest we have put under the ban. And Shemu'el said to Shaul, Wait, and let me declare to you what Yahuah said to me last night. And he said to him, Speak. And Shemu'el said, Though you were little in your own eyes, were you not head of the tribes of Yisrael? And did not Yahuah anoint you sovereign over Yisrael? And Yahuah sent you on the way and said, Go, and you shall put under the ban the sinners, the Amalekites, and fight against them until they are consumed. And why did you not obey the voice of Yahuah, but swooped down on the spoil and did evil in the eyes of Yahuah? And Shaul said to Shemu'el, I did obey the voice of Yahuah, and I went on the way on which Yahuah sent me, and brought back Agag, sovereign of Amalek, and I put Amalek under the ban. But the people took of the spoil of the sheep and cattle the best of that which should have been put under the ban, to slaughter to Yahuah your Elohim in Gilgal. Then Shemu'el said, Does Yahuah delight in burnt offerings and slaughterings as in obeying the voice of Yahuah? Look, to obey is better than an offering, and to heed than the fat of rams. For rebellion is as the sin of divination, and stubbornness is as wickedness and idolatry. Because you have rejected the word of Yahuah, he also rejects you as sovereign. And Shaul said to Shemu'el, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the command of Yahuah and your words, because I feared the people and listened to their voice. And now please pardon my sin and return with me, and let me bow myself to Yahuah. But Shemu'el said to Shaul, I do not return with you, for you have rejected the word of Yahuah, and Yahuah rejects you from being sovereign over Yisrael. And as Shemu'el turned around to go away, Shaul seized the edge of his robe, and it tore. And Shemu'el said to him, Yahuah has torn the reign of Yisrael from you today, and has given it to a neighbor of yours, better than you. Moreover, the eminence of Yisrael does not lie nor relent, for he is not a man that he should relent. Then he said, I have sinned, but esteem me now, please, before the elders of my people and before Yisrael, and return with me, and I shall bow myself to Yahuah your Elohim. And Shemu'el turned back after Shaul, and Shaul bowed himself to Yahuah. And Shemu'el said, Bring Agag, sovereign of the Amalekites, here to me. So Agag came to him delightedly, and Agag said, Truly the bitterness of death has turned aside. And Shemu'el said, As your sword bereaved women, let your mother be bereaved among women too. Shemu'el then hewed Agag to pieces before Yahuah in Gilgal. And Shemu'el went to Ramah, while Shaul went up to his house at Givah of Shaul. And Shemu'el did not see Shaul again until the day of his death, for Shemu'el mourned for Shaul. And Yahuah was grieved that he had made Shaul to reign over Yisrael.